Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to this channel, my name is Ifoma, and on this channel it's all about growth, self-development, and leveling up your life. So, guys, today we're going to be doing a relationship talk. Yeah, and today I'm going to be sharing with you three wrong reasons for being in a relationship. When you have these reasons for being in a relationship, then they are very wrong, and the relationship is likely not to survive. So if these three reasons are your reasons or your why for going into a relationship, then I think you need to think again. So without wasting much of your time, let's dive right into the video. So number one wrong reason for getting into a relationship is being in a relationship because you want to get back at your ex. And do you know the funny or the bad news about going into a relationship because you want to get back at your ex for leaving you or for breaking up with you, or you want to prove to them, oh, that you can easily get into a relationship, or you want to prove to them that you've moved on. The thing is that you can come back or come out of that your new relationship more broken that you were in your previous relationship. So if your reason for going into a relationship is because you want to get back at your ex, you want to take pictures with your new boyfriend or anybody, like you just want to post it, you go to your WhatsApp status, you post your pictures all over the social media, the pictures are there, you want, or maybe he lives close to your place and you want to be going around with your new guy for your ex to see and get jealous. Yeah, is a very wrong reason for going into a relationship. And the funny, and again, you might not really be in love with the new guy, or like you might not really want to be with him, but because maybe he's the most available at the moment and you really 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 desperately need to be in a relationship because you want to prove to your ex that you've moved on, that you want to get back at them for leaving you, want to prove to them, oh, that you can do without them, that there are so many people out there that would want you, or that's actually waiting for you to be made available to them, and then you've moved on and you just move into a relationship with no other reason but to prove to your ex that you've moved on, or that to get back at them or to make them feel bad, you will end up making yourself feel terrible, not even bad. Going into a relationship for wanting to hurt your ex or make him feel jealous, or to get back at him for breaking up with you, for hurting you, blah, blah, blah. It's a very bad reason for going into a relationship. So if your reason for going into any relationship whatsoever is to get back, is to get back at your ex or to make them feel jealous, that's a very wrong reason. And you might end up even being the one to hurt the other person. Why? You don't really love them. You're not going into that relationship because, oh, you love them or you care about them or you want to make come up, like you want to really um deal with them, but because you are trying to get back at someone and you just go into a relationship with them, you will end up hurting yourself and hurting the other person. So if your reason for going into a relationship is because you want to get back at your ex, please, you need to think again. You need to think again so you wouldn't end up being more hurt. That's number one wrong reason for going into a relationship. The number two wrong reason for going into a relationship is because you are lonely and you feel empty or you feel left out. If you are lonely, I think the best comfort you can ever get is from yourself. Like I would say, you have to love yourself first before someone else can love you and before you can love someone else. If you don't love yourself, if you are frustrated, if without other people or some other person you are not comfortable, you're not happy with yourself, or you feel empty or lonely, then you need to work on yourself. What you need is not a relationship but self-development. So don't go into a relationship because you feel empty or you feel lonely. You might not really find the comfort that you are actually looking for in that relationship. Rather, you will become possessive or clingy. Like you're going to be like everywhere around the guy. You're not going to give him chance. Like you're everywhere, even in his dream. Like you're going to be everywhere, and it's tiring when a guy cannot be on his own, have his personal life outside your relationship. Like when he hangs out with friends, you want to be there. You want to know what he's doing. You want to be like you are clingy. You are possessive. Like you want to know everything he's doing. It's frustrating. You can get up like you can really run mad trying to do that, and you're doing all this because you are lonely. You haven't found comfort in yourself. You haven't loved yourself. You can't even love other people properly. You just be possessive, like you just be clingy and irritating them, and at a point they are going to get tired and they will leave you, and again you feel more empty than you were. So first of all, find love in yourself, find comfort in yourself, fill in yourself, build a good version of you, build the best version of you before going into a relationship with someone. Don't go into a relationship because you will feel empty or you feel left out, or you want somebody to come and occupy an imaginary space you feel is left there in your heart, or because you feel lonely or whatever. Don't go into a relationship if you don't love yourself, or if you haven't found comfort in yourself yet. You have to discover your source of happiness. It's good for people to be part of the source of your happiness, but not completely the real, like the only source of your happiness. That without those people, you feel empty, you feel frustrated. That's why some people actually commit suicide when a guy leaves them, because they feel their life is nothing without this person. So if your reason for going into a relationship is because you feel lonely, you feel empty, you feel left out, my darling, you need to think again and work on yourself. That is a very wrong reason for going into a relationship, and you end up being hurt or hurting someone else. The last but not the least reason, the wrong reason for going into a relationship is because all your friends are in a relationship. Like all your classmates, your classmates, your neighbor, your peer group, everybody seems to be in a relationship. And you feel like, oh, you are the only person that is not in a relationship. And it's not really like you want to get into one. It's not like, oh, you're ready for this or you're ready for the commitment and everything. Just because everyone else is into one relationship and you feel like, oh, you are the only one left out, and you just go into one relationship. Like anybody that comes around or you feel that is available, you just jump into a relationship, not because you really want to, not because you love that person or you feel that's what you want. You're doing this just to belong. You don't want to be left out. You don't want everybody to say, oh, you are not in a relationship, maybe because they feel you are um not good enough or whatever reason. You just want people to know that, oh, you're part of the process. You like you are not left out. That is a very, very, very wrong reason for being in a relationship. Don't go into a relationship because everyone else is in a relationship. Your timing and your friend's timing or your siblings' timing is not the same. Make sure you are truly and willingly ready for a relationship before going into one. Don't go into one relationship because, oh, everybody is into a relationship and you want to be among them. You will end up broken, frustrated. You will not even be happy in that relationship because it's going to be like, this is not what you want. It's going to be like somebody forcing something on you, what you don't want, but because everyone else have it and you're forcing yourself to be part of the whole process or part of the whole thing, you'll get frustrated. You'll be angry with yourself. You will not be happy because that is not what you want. So never go into a relationship because everyone else is in a relationship. And with that, we've come to the end of this video. Please do not forget to click on the subscribe button, like, comment, and share this video. I really love you, my amazing people. See you in the next video. Bye bye.